I'm a luxury lady girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. In today's video, I'm coming to you all with a ZEUS Network Baddies South Season 2 episode. I don't know. The name of this episode is called Girls Going Wild. And we are in New Orleans. Now, this review is going to be late, y'all. I'm gonna lie, I didn't think this was going to happen, okay? Because today has been one of those days for me, clearly. When y'all see this wig, that just know it's one of those days, okay? So let's just hop right into it like we always do. Sydney is in the club and she tried to throw some sort of like beef jerky or some like little dog treat over onto Rolly. And Rolly threw a whole drink on her, like a whole, it was like a powerful drink. You get what I'm saying? Like a powerful drink. You hear me? She threw that drink hard, okay? So Sydney Star gets on the microphone and she's talking. She hobo, whatever it is that she's talking about. Slim tried to take the mic from her, but like Slim, good try. Jalen tries to take the mic from her and actually wins. Okay, the tug of war, if we can call it that. And she's getting on the mic and she's just like, you know, giving it up how she does, talking her big money, cash money. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm a boss, you know, all of those type of things. He played her though. She had the whole crowd being like, everybody say "oh" to Sydney Star. The whole crowd was like, "oh." Sydney was just looking like, you know, she was upset because like Jalen really did have that crowd on lock. And in the next scenes, girl, they got Sydney out of there. They're like, "we're season 2 baddies. You're season 1. You're washed up." And they're in club calendars, girl, and they having it. It looked like they was having a really good time. They looked like they was really enjoying themselves. Girl, my child is going off right now. I'm gonna let them be great. For some reason or another, ZEUS had this weird background music. Typically, they be on point with their little background, backdrop, B-roll, B-camera music, but it was so weird this episode, at least while they were in the club. Now the girls are heading to New Orleans, and they're all excited because they're like, you know, we were supposed to be doing like girls trip, but we had to fly everywhere, so it's really not giving that. But you know, I'm excited to be in New Orleans. And they keep saying it's New Orleans. Some people say New Orleans. I say New Orleans. New Orleans, not New Orleans. I don't know how they say it though. Come down in the comment, let me know how y'all pronounce it. So they're in their little Sprinter van and they're in New Orleans again. They all psyched up and they're trying to give out fake little beads. And Natalie is like, "come on, Persuasion, every time we see you, you're sleeping. You're always sleeping and eating." And Persuasion is laying down. She's like, "girl, you gotta flash in order to get these beads, child." Persuasion flashed them drunken titties. Girl, them titties wasn't even drunk. Them titties had a hangover. You hear me? Them titties said, girl, them titties was like, them titties was turning double dutch. I don't know what that was, child. Them titties had too much to drink. They was drunk. But what's her name? Rock and Jayla kind of was looking at her laughing like, "girl, don't you ever flash them titties again." It was just, I don't know. I do not know. Y'all know I am not for shaming any women. I'm not into that. That's not me typically. But today, girl, y'all caught me on a good day. On a bad hair day. I'm on a good day on a bad hair day. Let's get into it. Natalie says Rolly and Slim went missing and I'm gonna try to get them back on the bus. They tried to explain what happened between Rolly and Scotty, but they were in the airport and I guess Scotland said something to Rolly that she didn't like. They kind of got into it and it's major beef right now. So Natalie is like playing dumb. I don't know. Persuasion was the one to try to like, you know, decide she was going to try to fill us in because it happened off camera. But you know, Persuasion is Rolly's homegirl a little bit too. But I think what I grabbed from that was Scotty approached Rolly about jumping into the fight and she was just saying that she shouldn't have jumped in it. But Scotty, like, you a day late and a dollar short. Why does it even matter? Girl, you didn't do nothing. So why are you commenting on something that was already handled? I don't get it. I don't understand Scotty. I know that she's just there to have a good time and clearly I'm here to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? And I like Scotty without makeup because her confessional look I do not like. Ooh, I don't like her confessional look, child. Persuasion tried to clarify, but I was still getting very confused. Like, huh? What y'all say? Cause what? Rolly gets off the bus and says, "Scotty, I'm gonna put you on FaceTime so you can try to patch it up with Rolly so I can, you know." I think that was her way of trying to say like, I'm gonna just be accountable for what I'm saying so that way it's nothing's getting lost in the sauce. And Anna's in the confessional like, Rolly is not going to get on this bus. Like, that's a wrap. I don't even know why she's trying. Rolly is standing on some random corner in New Orleans, or quarter, that works. And she like, "I got music to promote. I got all these songs that I should be writing or that I could write," or whatever the case. I'm like, "girl, I see what you're trying to say, but the delivery was a little weird. I got all this music waiting to be written." Write it down on a sprinter, sis. Okay. I think we know what she meant. She like, girl, I'm out here fool la line playing with you girls when I could be getting to a bag. You know, Natalie comes over. She's like, Natalie, you keeping all this drama going. You keep saying that you about the money, you're about the bag, but we ain't do nothing but go to a clubs for free and start drama. And I'm not with this. I didn't sign up for this. She's feeling like I came with her to be on this platform. I can't even debut any of my music. Natalie is trying to agree. She's like, yeah, I understand. We're going to get to it. She's like, you're the EP, right? But you don't have no control over what's going on. And, you know, I'm not in the middle of this. Yes, you are. You started this. You're messy. No, I'm not. It just got really confusing to me. And y'all know I can't keep up with no like, I just cannot. But Rolly just shuts down. She's like, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I'm leaving. And it literally just hopped into her little Uber and dipped. She even left Slim there. Slim just looking like, I don't know what to do. She want to get back on the bus, but she can't because then she gonna look fake to Rolly. But Rolly just dipped on you, sis. Make your own decisions. Hello, wake up. Rolly obviously wanted a problem because, you know, Natalie talks loud and she was pulling the whole, who you screaming at? And then she kind of backed down like, I was just talking to Scotty, because y'all think that every time something goes on that I'm in the middle of it. And I think Rolly feels like she was trying to like orchestrate a beef between Scotty and Rolly, but that's gonna come out later on in the episode. She's back on the bus and she like, look, she texting me right now, she's DMing me right now, like why couldn't she just get back on the bus? She was low-key throwing her under the bus. Rock out of nowhere just says, I don't care, I don't like fat not coming, fat is corny and Slim is ugly and a follower. I'm like, girl, not ugly and a follower. So they pull up to the new house, and the new house is giving, you know, this is my startup business LLC Airbnb in the middle of the hood. You know, shout out to whoever it is, because the Airbnb was booked, honey. And the girls are like, oh, it's cute. They see the home. They're in the house. They talk about the whole Slim and Rolly altercation. Scotland says that, you know, she's with whatever, you know, if she want to talk, we can talk, because I'm a grown woman. At the end of the day, I said what I said. We can agree to disagree, whatever. She said it wrong. I'm saying it correctly. But you know, it was just weird. I feel like they're trying to pump Scotty up, and somehow Rolly is getting kicked out of this narrative when Rolly was the one who was like hype. You get what I'm saying? Now Scotty out of nowhere is like, she's the it girl, she's the new girl. So I feel like Rolly probably felt a little bit like played, a little dumped off to the side, like a little sad dog nobody wants to play with anymore. And now Scotty comes around and is like, oh yeah, Scotland, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get the real beef. Jayla says if they fight one-on-one, then y'all already know. I'm gonna just let it rock. If something else is going on in the mix, you know, I'm jumping in it, because Jayla, you know, that's how she is. And she says that Scotland is her girl. She's been rocking with Scotty since before the house, and she's gonna hold her down. Scotty and Rock are sitting in the bed getting ready to go out. They claim that they were already drinking. Natalie comes in and they're talking about the whole Rolly situation. Rock's just farting because she's not paying Natalie any mind. I'm convinced that she's just trolling Natalie at this point. Natalie sprays some perfume and she's just like, let me spray this Christian Dior. And Rock is like, ooh, that smells like church. So she's just trying to play her because she old, basically, you know, compared to Rock, essentially. She's like, it don't smell like no church. This smell like money. This smells like a rich bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm very rich is what it smells like. Christian Dior smells like church, girl. It could, quite possibly it could. I mean, like, I don't know what the Christian Dior smell is off the top of my head, but just because something is high name, high brand, high fashion, don't mean it's not giving old lady church vibes, because the old lady church vibes are like a luxury perfume as well. Moving right along, Scotty showed one of her little tatas, and for a little bead. Rock says she can't participate because of Blue. Like, oh, Boo, whatever, girl. Ain't nobody trying to hear it. Her giddies weren't asleep. Her giddies wasn't tired. They was up. They was awake. Girl. Sean discusses the whole bounty thing again, and they start talking about her farting. She's like, oh, your butt stink, oh, your perfume stink, or whatever. And then they try to ask Scotty, like, Scotty, does this thing keep it real? And Scotty couldn't even keep it real. She was just like, like, girl, the farts stink. But then you in a confessional talking about how much it stink and this and the third. I don't know. Scotty is just not doing it for me. She's rubbing me the wrong way. I don't know. I might be just reading too much into it. Jump in the comments. Are we feeling Scotty? She calls Rolly and she says, listen, y'all my bees, y'all my itches. We came together, we lived together, bad boys for life. You get what I'm saying? And I want you to come back to the house. Rolly's really not that convinced. Slim is kind of like, oh, you only want her to come? And she's like, oh no, my number 10, 1-0-0110, code 30111, whatever. I want y'all both to come. Rolly shows up and everybody's downstairs minus Jayla and Ann. And you know, she's like, Rolly, what's up? At this point, Natalie's a little bit tired of Rolly, and you can tell in her demeanor, because earlier Rolly was just kind of like, oh yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Now it's kind of like, yeah, so you know what I mean, what's up, what it is. They start doing a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo talking. Essentially what I got from it, Natalie is trying to produce and also be these girls' friends. That's why, like, in a lot of reality TV shows, they say you're not supposed to like mingle with the producers or the camera crews or whatever, because it affects the storyline. I think Natalie is here to make a show. You know, obviously we all know she's not gonna miss a coin, not gonna miss a bag, and don't care who feels what way kind of way about it. And I think that Rolly is probably right, was trying to say, like, you know, she was trying to orchestrate something, some beef between them two. And Scotty the whole time didn't say anything. Scotty was just like, yeah, well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Scotty is giving very much of a flopper. She's corny. She's cute. And I'm not saying she got to be in there whooping ass and fighting and doing a whole bunch to be a bad girl. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. Maybe I'm just a bad girl. Okay, Danny Kane. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. Y'all see my wig? I don't know. So yeah, so she like, what, Natalie, what you say? Yeah, because that's what I thought. You look at me when you talk to me. When she said that, Krishan kind of was like, oh shit, whatever. And Natalie was like, what you say? She came around, she threw the hookah at her. When she threw the hookah at her, Natalie came full force. And Rolly just caught her boop, 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 wrapped her up, boop, boop, boop. You know what I'm saying? She got a couple of good boops. Natalie's wig flew off, baby. She jacked her. She did her big one with Natalie, and I think that's what she was waiting on. Rolly was just waiting to have that big one with Natalie. Now, a little bit, you get a couple brownie points, but not really, because Natalie put you on, sis. I don't know how I feel about it. Some people feel like Natalie, she had it coming. And Natalie, quite frankly, I'm sure she did have it coming. She's been in this industry for so long. That's what she say. Everybody's saying I'm Hollywood. Girl, I've been living in Hollywood for 15 years. So what is it? You feel what I'm saying? I think that's going to come to a point where she's going to have to really step behind the camera, because, girl, now that you've been touched, girl, you done broke the seal. I don't know. I know Rolly won that fight. I know they're going to show the rest. I'm sure Nellie's going to get her little 1-2. And where's security at and all this, girl? Because this is intense. Natalie ends up going out that night. We see Rolly in the club too in next week's episode. Natalie didn't even bother putting on her wig. She kind of thugging it out. I guess she feel like maybe I might have to tussle again. You get what I'm saying? But I think that's a sign that that little meek kind of was on her, girl. I'm so proud of myself for making this video. I was about to just be like, you know what? Nothing else worked out today, so that's just it. I'm just gonna chill. But listen, y'all, for real, whatever y'all into, whatever you're doing, you just gotta push through the hard moments. It's so rewarding. Now let's just try to get this video edited dry before I even get ahead of myself. But y'all, make sure you like this video. Like the video, give it a big thumbs up so you know I don't get swallowed up by the big girls here on YouTube. Consider subscribing, because I watch all of the ZEUS Network shows, all of the reality TV shows, the ratchet ones, and I'd greatly appreciate it. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.